Welcome to People to People. I'm Micah Mater. Let's get started. Here in Chicago, we're just a week away from the Bud Billiken Day Parade, and that means students are going back to school. So it's the perfect time to prepare for a great school year. Raven Johnson is the owner of Crystal Clear Tutoring, and she says it's easy to develop a study routine that leads to success. And she is Mrs. Raven, the math maven.
That's right.
You love math.
I absolutely love it.
Why?
It's foundational to our every being, and it's something that's been a part of my life since childhood. It's something that it's not even hard work at this point. It's just my favorite thing.
And it is in everyday life. We've got a picture of you when you were studying as a young girl, and that was your thing since you were really little, huh?
Absolutely.
So you tell kids, look at this, that's adorable. Oh my God. You tell kids math is not as hard as they think it is. I know for me, it was always a big problem, and always studying was a big problem for me. I'm going to get all this information. It's overwhelming into my head by this certain time. But through Crystal Clear, you tell people take it bit by bit.
Sure, and absolutely. And it's like working any muscle. Anytime you exercise that muscle, anytime you practice, putting in any little bit amount of time, it can be 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, any amount of time that students are dedicating to their studies, to becoming proficient in any new skill is going to amount to a lot. And you're going to see results from that in their schoolwork and performance.
As we said, school's starting. The kids have been out for the summer, not thinking about school or math or anything like that, although they do math every day, but they don't realize it, as you say. So how do we get them back? How do we catch them back up?
It's as simple as incorporating math into their everyday lives. At the dinner table, if I have potatoes, how many potatoes do I have? Let's count the potatoes Mommy has. And I'm just speaking for what I do for my own children, right? And so it can be as simple as just relating it to things that they're actually interested in. You have a kid who plays baseball, have him count the number of hits that he makes and find percentages using his batting average. Anything like that, we can incorporate math into.
Now, you work with kids all the way up to what, almost college age, right?
Absolutely.
Now, how's the difference in teaching young kids and teaching older kids?
You know what? It's all the same. The basis of teaching children is all the same. Make it something they can relate to. Make it repetitive so that it's a fair game for them. Don't show them something one time and expect them to master it. Encourage them. Any little bit of progress they're making, make a huge deal out of it. Make sure that they understand how awesome it is that they're putting any progress, putting any foot forward to get better with their academics.
Does Crystal Clear set them up to be independent to do that, or do they need to keep coming back to you?
Oh, absolutely. We have many tools that we employ in order to prepare students as far as organizationally, encouraging good study habits and good study skills. However, we're not doing this so that students are perpetually reliant on us to perform those tasks for them. We teach them how to monitor their own progress, logging in to see what their grades look like, logging in to see their classroom portals, to engage in whatever material their teacher has posted. All of these things, if we can incorporate these just a few minutes a day into our daily habits, we can prepare to be successful this school year and be able to succeed in going forward even without those resources from us.
How tough was it during the pandemic to teach kids?
You know what? I won't say it's tough at all. From the beginning, school closed. We got the announcement for school closures on March 13th, 2020. March 14th, we had the online academy running. In 2019, we actually started the online academy just because students have so many extracurriculars, so many different facets of their lives. And so we want to be able to conveniently fit in there and make sure that we can fill in the educational gap. So when COVID came, we just turned on all of the resources that we had created already, and we were ready to go. We became a vendor as a virtual CPS vendor, working with students online. And then when kids returned back to school, we were able to join them. So really, COVID-19 didn't necessarily have a negative impact on our business because we're always searching for ways to tend to our students' needs, to make sure that we have individualized resources that can help them. And it turned out great.
Now, how does it work? Is it one-on-one? Is it virtual? Is it free? Do you have to pay money? How does it work?
All of the above. So historically, we were a one-on-one tutoring company traveling to our students. We were the company that came to you, the tutors that came to you wherever students were. However, that grew and we started to realize, you know what? We can have small group tutoring. That can be effective as well. Students can learn from each other. They can all enhance their own learning experience. And so we added that for teams and for organizations as well. When the pandemic came, we had a huge opportunity to be able to serve hundreds of students at the same time. So our tutors would be logged on with 5 students, 7 students at a time, everyone working on individualized curriculum, everyone working towards mastering material that they particularly need. And we were able to do that successfully by employing group tutoring and small and one-on-one tutoring. But we can also do that in person as well, and now we're actually teaching classes for our school contract as well.
What is the secret to your success, to your tutoring success?
Acknowledging that every little bit counts, acknowledging that every step towards academic greatness, every effort that you're putting towards achieving whatever your goals are matter, and making sure that our students know that too. So when they come in for a lesson, sure, it's about the tutoring process, it's about learning those concepts, but it's really about leaving more confidently than you arrived. And I think when students can leave with that satisfaction, when they know what to expect when they interact with us, they're more willing to do so, and that positive mindset around the learning process can change everything. And that really is what contributes to the tutoring process, but the learning process as a whole. If we can send these students to school with a positive mindset surrounding learning, it can make all the difference.
Is it sometimes tough? Kids don't want to come and kids don't want to learn?
Oh, please. You know, one of the biggest challenges when I arrive at a school or even to a student's home or when they first log on to my Zoom or Google Meets, a lot of their questions, the first question they ask is, why am I here? And a lot of times that mindset just comes from our culture, from society. When we think of tutoring, we think, okay, I need tutoring when there's something wrong, when there's a problem. However, Crystal Clear likes to take the proactive approach rather than the reactive approach whenever possible. And we'll put out your fires if we have them. However, we like to definitely handle those issues from the beginning before they even cause any problems. And so when the students come to their tutoring sessions and they're like, oh, I really don't want to do this, we just encourage them. We say, you know, what is it that you really want to do? And how can we help you achieve that? What career do you want to go into? What are you passionate about? How can I relate that to the math that I'm presenting to you, to the reading, the science that we're going over? How is this relevant for you? And so sometimes it's as simple as that. The tutoring sometimes is second to really getting the students to embrace the learning process. That social emotional learning is critical to the tutoring process, and so that's what we focus the most on.
All right, Raven, thank you so much. I want to take a class with you now. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Take care. You can find more on all these programs Crystal Clear Tutoring offers at ccttutoring.org.